everybody? Welcome to Rachel Cash presents the Cash Talks Experience. I am here with two beautiful ladies. I have one beautiful lady, both of them actually, from Atlanta, right? I'm all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I have the beautiful Miss Stacey Jackson. Let's give it up for her, y'all. Woo! Yes, and Miss Leslye Mathis here with me today on the Cash Talks Experience. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So let's talk to you, Miss Stacey. Miss Stacey has Strands Fiber Arts Fashion as well as Pink Joy Crochet is her business. So of course she's an entrepreneur. She's a designer. Loving all of that. We're going to get into it and start talking to her, okay? So before we talk fashion, Miss Stacey, I want to talk about you. All right, I want to talk all about you. So who is the woman behind Strands and where did her story begin?
Oh gosh, okay. My name is Stacey Jackson. I am a mother of three beautiful daughters. I am originally from LA, California. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and have been a Georgia peach for over Georgia California peach for over 20 years now.
Yes. Okay.
In my spare time, when I'm not crocheting, I am a software engineer. I design websites and graphics and everything digital. So.
Yes, and that was another thing that you had too on there, the digital graphic designer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how does that play in part in Strands?
Oh,
Did you utilize
everything you see for Strands? I created everything.
Wow.
The magazine, the flyers, the website, anything you see about Strands, I designed it.
Yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, and like I told you all, we had Miss Leslye Mathis here as well. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Leslye Mathis, of course, and my company is Elegant Fantasy Events, and I am an event planner, I guess turned into fashion show producer.
Mm-hmm.
All of the things, okay? All of the things. And of course, she is here, of course, to support Miss Stacey Jackson. So we are going to dive into some more questions for you, Miss Stacey, because you know I have some questions. All right, so when did you first realize that fashion wasn't just something that you liked, it was something that you could, you love doing?
Oh gosh, now? No.
Yes.
Well, I learned how to crochet at 9. My grandmother taught me. It wasn't until I had my first daughter that I really picked up the hooks and decided to make something other than a blanket because I had no patience for blankets anymore. So I started doing bikinis, and I love beads. So I came up with these things called beadkinis. So they were crochet bikinis with beads on them. So you asked me, when did I become a designer?
When did you know that was something that you loved doing, you know?
Gosh, I guess about 20 years ago, I just started, I wanted to make things that I could finish in a day. So that meant clothes.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't until, I would say maybe about 10 years ago when I actually started really thinking that I was a designer. I really didn't realize I was a designer until probably a couple of years ago.
Really?
Because I never just took it seriously. I would just make things. My focus was more on promoting other crochet artists. So I never considered myself the designer until my crocesses was like, oh, so I think their validation gave me my validation.
Yeah, absolutely.
For being a designer, because I still consider myself more a maker than a designer.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, and you all kind of just stick together and, because I've met, a few other people that does the crochet. So you all kind of just stick together and motivate each other, which is awesome.
Yes. I have my crocus crew. Yes.
Yes.
And we support each other wholeheartedly. Yes.
Yeah. And you said crocus crew.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They have a crew. Okay.
Yes.
And I love that. All right. So, of course, every founder has their ups and downs and has moments where almost where you didn't want to do it or didn't do it, right? What almost stopped you from starting Strands? Was it anything that ever stopped you or felt that way?
2020.
Okay. Yeah.
That 2020 would have been my third year, and that was slated to be a huge show. Coming off of 2019, 2020 was going to be huge.
Yeah.
And my show was actually March 23rd or somewhere around there, end of March.
Okay.
And the world stopped March 7th.
Oh.
So that stopped.
You remember the date?
Oh, I remember the date.
Oh,
because
my
I had
God.
a show coming up.
Oh my goodness.
So we had to, my whole show had to cease,
Yeah.
and we had to go underground. But I actually did still pull off that show, but we pushed it to November of that year.
Mm-hmm.
So while COVID slowed us down, it didn't stop us.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Now crochet is becoming a really big deal.
Yes, it is.
And lots of people are getting involved. So instead of wanting to stop, I'm wanting to go more because, the exposure is just much more greater now.
Yeah, it is. And a lot of people are wearing pieces like this.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
I mean, and they're authentic pieces.
Yes.
Like so by the way, I want a piece, okay?
What color?
I think I love this white.
Oh, okay.
I think I love the white, but I also love red too.
Okay.
So, and some pink. We just talked about those
I think
colors.
red would do.
Yeah.
Red would work.
I think that would be amazing.
Okay.
All right. So, what did the early days look like for you?
For strands?
Yeah, the earlier days.
They still look the same.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've done so much though.
Yeah, I guess the early days were more just, I still have the same people riding with me since the early days too, so it's not much different. I guess we've just gotten better in presenting the production,
Mm-hmm.
so the early days looked a little basic.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't look as basic anymore.
No, you don't.
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did it look before? But now that you're doing so much, you have things coming up, shows and those types of things. So
we started off in Atlanta, and I've expanded I've done an LA show, and then I'm coming here to Detroit to expand into the Detroit market.
Yes, you are. We're gonna talk about it. We are going to talk about that. What kept you going, like when things weren't so glamorous yet?
I'm going through that now.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, talk to me about it. Talk to me.
What keeps me going is that people they love what I do, and they're expecting it. Mm-hmm. People are expecting, like, when's the next show going to be? And I want to be in your show. So I can't stop because there are people still wanting the exposure and wanting to be part of a great community.
Yeah.
I love my Strands community. My Pro Sisters are amazing. I love our collaboration, so I don't want to stop.
I see. And I'm glad that you said that because I'm going to come over here to you, about collaboration and you all working together and, having that support because, like I said, I've been watching all of you ladies and you all do support one another. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that with the support of these ladies and helping out with these shows and everything that they're doing.
Well, I'm a social butterfly, as my mom called me. So I just enjoy working with people, period.
Yeah.
So I believe in collaboration. I believe that people can work together and bring something great together. So I met Stacey in 2024. I keep getting these years.
I know, because
they're
y'all
like
said
all
they
meshing
kind of collide together, right?
Yes.
I know.
So I met Stacey in 2024, March, her March show in Atlanta.
Okay.
I met Rose there. She was in my 2023 show. And when she told me she was going, I said, okay, I'm trying to get down there to network and work on some things too, so I will come. So I met her, Stacey, down there, and Stacey said she wanted to collaborate. And I said, okay, we can do that, because I wasn't planning on coming back for a show.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, we can do that. But then I ended up getting another opportunity.
There you go.
And had to take that one. And I said, but I will still help you to come to Detroit to put together your show.
Yeah.
Because I wanted her to come and expand as she wanted to do.
Definitely.
And so, yeah, we can make it happen.
Yeah, and that's what y'all doing. So I'm excited because we have some things coming that we're going to share.
Yes.
Right? So I want to know why strands.
Okay, why strands? why the name strands?
Yes,
Okay,
what I'm
let me
talking.
see if I even have one. Because me,
Yeah.
being kind of the lazy designer, weaving in our ends is like, there's always strands hanging.
Right,
from
right.
our-
Exactly.
I mean, there's strands that we use to create our things too.
Yeah.
But, it's strands. Just, we take strands of yarn to create beautiful garments and whatever,
I love that, because I was thinking about, I'm like, that strands is a great name for what you do. And I'm like, what does that mean to you personally?
Creativity.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Just taking a string and making something like this.
Like that. I mean, a whole outfit.
Yeah.
Like you all make clothes, okay?
Yeah, clothes. Fashion.
Fashion,
nice
but
clothes.
and it is.
Yeah, because when people hear crochet, they automatically think grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that we're not grandma age, but they think grandma, fuddy duddy, blankets, and it's like no, we come with the fashion.
You do, and beautiful.
Yes,
fashion as
one
well.
of a kind fashion.
Yeah.
Stuff you wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, I cannot wait to the show.
Yes.
I can't wait, and we're going to talk about it too. What do you want women to feel the moment that she puts on one of your pieces?
Sexy. Off rip.
I knew that was gonna come.
I gotta get mine. I gotta get it.
These outfits
Sexy.
are sexy.
Yes, they are.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a show the other day. That was with who was that with? That was with Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lady looking at her show, and she was just like,
Right.
when a piece came out,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you all are doing that, I mean, it's amazing because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people will be like, oh, they crochet and whatever, but no, you all make fashion.
Right. Exactly.
So that's just amazing. So what would you say to a young lady or young girls right now who has a dream, but doesn't think the world has room for her to do something creative like this?
Oh, she can do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. I hate to coin Nike, but just do it. Keep going. Don't let anyone tell you to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of don't seek outside validation, but accept it when you get it.
Yeah.
We have a problem with seeking outside words when we should just really go within and create and produce, whatever it is within, because there's always someone. There's always a market or a customer base for your wares, always. So just keep going and don't let anybody stop your shine, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I love that you said that. What do you think? What
Same
can you
thing.
think? Yeah.
I found creativity where I didn't even know I had a creative bone in my body. So I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Even if you think you can't, try it.
Right.
You never know what will happen. You will become the best at what you do. I don't know. Like I said, I found some creativity that I didn't even think I had.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah.
And I want to add on to that.
Yes.
If you think you can't, you can't.
Right.
If you think you can, you will, and you will.
I love that you said that because it's the mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you think negative of anything that you put your mind to, then it won't go.
Right.
It won't move. Right.
Yeah, your subconscious is everything, and it just does what it tells you, what you tell it to do. So
Yes.
if that negative thinking and positive thinking is really powerful and impactful and truthful. Really, life can be magical as long as your mind is.
I know.
Right about it,
Yes, absolutely. You have to. Almost manifesting what it is that you want. And I love having these conversations with inspirational ladies like yourself because it helps others.
Yes.
And then they watch the show. Some people are like, man, I needed to hear it. I needed to hear that.
One thing I want to say about manifesting is that you manifest regardless if it's negative or positive.
Yes, that's true.
So it's key to get your mind on that positive flow as to what you want. My mom always used to say, focus on what you want, not what you don't want.
Exactly.
And that way it'll come to you.
It'll come
But
to
we
you.
do manifest good or bad. So if you keep getting bad, your mind, there's some
mindset.
correction that needs to occur.
Yeah.
It has to adjust. It has
Absolutely.
to. I love that you ladies said that. Thank you for that. I listen to you and having the circle that you have, and it's the same circle.
Yeah.
I love that. A lot of people don't have the same circle. A lot of times we have to let go of certain people in order to move forward. What can you tell the listeners about that? Because that's a challenge for a lot of people.
I won't say that I haven't let go.
Okay.
There have been people I have had to let go because for various reasons. But if sometimes, you just have to move on, and you can't bring along those who drag you down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can only keep your circle right, uplifting, and and that's why it has been the same, because those are the same people that we feed back into each other.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
And some people let you go
Mm-hmm.
when
Yeah.
they see that. Because I've had people that don't be on the same vibe of good energy, good vibes with what I want in my circle,
Yeah.
and they have let themselves go.
Right.
So it depends. You can either let them go or they'll let themselves go because
Yeah.
they don't want to be a part of that vibe.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that you said that, because again, that's a challenge and a struggle that a lot of us have, is that, hey, you have to learn how to let go. And then
Right.
some people will walk away. You can't hold on
Right.
to something that's holding you back.
Right. You cannot.
So you cannot. So I appreciate that you ladies said that. So I want you guys to like, share, subscribe. Of course, the Cash Talks Experience is Rachel Cash. The Cash Talks Experience, okay, and I want these two ladies to tell you where you can find them. So, Miss Stacey, let them know.
Okay, so first off, you can find me at Pink Joy Crochets. That's PinkJoyCrochets. Pink Joy Crochets on all platforms and website, pinkjoycrochets.com. And Strands Fiber Arts Fashion, which is the platform that showcases not just me, but a whole lot of us beautiful, colored, melanated designers all over the country. So that's Fiber Arts Fashion, FIBERARTS. Don't forget that S. Fashion. Fiber Arts Fashion on all platforms and fiberartsfashion.com.
Awesome. And Miss Leslye, let them know where they can find you.
I can be found at Elegant Fantasy Events on Instagram and Facebook. Miss_Mathis, that's MS_Mathis on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
I got a couple more, but they're outside of that. I'm all over social media.
She said I'm all over social media. Absolutely, and you should be. All right, so we're going to jump back into the interview, because I want you all to know what Miss Stacey has coming up, okay? Because you all have to be there. So talk to Miss Stacey. What we got coming up?
Okay, so July 12th at B Gallery in Southfield on Northfield Highway?
No,
Northwestern.
Northwestern Highway.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, Detroit. Or Southfield. We are having our Naughty Couture fashion show
Yes.
with, I believe, 6 or 7 crochet designers featured, but we are featuring Miss Rosemary Lewis of Detroit.
Yes, Rose.
Above every and all things. I wanted to feature her because she couldn't make it to our show in 2025 due to her situation. So I wanted to come here so she didn't have to travel to us to showcase her. So Miss Rosemary Lewis is going to be our featured designer on July 12th from 2 to 6 at B Gallery. You can find out more information at fiberartsfashion.com.
Yes, please go on there. It is, like she said, it's going to be at 29155 Northwestern Highway, Southfield, Michigan, 48034. I'm sorry. Y'all know, forgive me. Y'all know I know the zip codes. But it's going to be Sunday, July 12th. Okay, so we're going to give that information out more, once before the show ends. All right, again, you guys can like, share, and subscribe to the Cash Talks Experience. All right, on YouTube, the Instagram is rcash35. And then, of course, Rachel Cash on Facebook. All right, so hit the hype button, share, and all those good things. You all know that, I'm going to have you answer one more question, because I want listeners to really get, because you all are inspirations. I just want to let you know, that's the vibe that I got as soon as these ladies, came here. So what's another piece of advice you can give those who are aspiring to, do some things like that you're doing? What advice can you give them?
Research.
Mm-hmm.
Learn as much as you can. And just, if you hear no, don't accept that.
I know. I love that. I love it.
There's really no true no's. There's just other doors that you might need to knock on instead of that one. So just keep going, really, and just be your authentic, true self is the major thing.
Absolutely.
And this is one thing too. I personally don't believe that imitation is a form of flattery, at all. So keep your creativities yours.
Yes.
And just keep it original and authentic. That's the main thing I could say.
I love that. Yeah, keep it authentic. I mean, everybody has a creative mind, a creative thought. Keep it your own.
Yes.
Make it your own. You'll feel much better.
Yes.
If you
can be inspired, but don't copy.
Yeah.
Right.
I heard that a couple times.
Don't copy.
I've heard that a couple times with designers and different things like that because that often happens.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, just stay your authentic self.
Right. There's always a market for you.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Always, because it's something different. It's you're not like that other person.
Right.
You're always you could be different.
And don't undersell yourself.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing.
Absolutely.
Right.
What about you?
It's basically the same thing because I'm new to this fashion industry, and there were things that I was told, I was asked why, and can't you do this differently, and are you sure you have to do that?
Yeah.
And I kept going, and I ended up in a space that I had no clue that I would be in.
Mm-hmm.
So the same thing, I would say, don't let anyone tell you no, or don't let anyone tell you to not do something or that you can't do anything. If this is what you want, stay true to what you are doing and continue on. Somehow, some way, you will find a way to get what you want out of what you are doing.
Definitely.
Whether someone believes in you or not. As long as you believe in yourself,
There you go.
you will get it, you will make it, and it will come to fruition for you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Be
I
in
love it.
alignment.
Yeah. Be in alignment. They're talking about language. Okay, they are talking about language down here. I wanted Miss Leslye to show this beautiful purse because she has a piece down here. I just wanted her to show. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? And I'm going to do my quote of the day, but I have to talk about this purse, okay?
So this purse was created by Shannon Rucker of Bad Crush, and you can see her design here. The BC for Bad Crush.
Yes.
And Shannon Rucker is a accessories designer, a clothing designer. She does a lot of things. She is a collaborator with me on the fashion show that we have coming up October the 3rd, which is a Walk on the Wild Side 2. This is our second show together. So one day I would like to come back and bring Shannon so that we can talk about the show that's coming up, and she can tell you more about her line. But I had to bring this and showcase the fact that she creates amazing things.
She does, and
this
I want
is a new
this purse.
design.
I know, right?
This is a new design.
I love this purse. It's amazing. I'm gonna get one of these, and this one, okay, and this right here. All right, y'all. Before I do my quote of the day, you all know I am now on a platform called Cineflick, which is where you can go and subscribe and watch all of the shows every Wednesday on Cineflick. You can check us out there. All right, like I said, in YouTube. So we are everywhere. All right. So my quote of the day is this, because these beautiful ladies has so much inspiration. So I had to create a quote. All right, of course. So every voice has a story. Every story has power. On Cash Talks, we don't just talk. We inspire healing, and we ignite purpose and remind the world that greatness can rise from any chapter of life. And don't you ever forget it. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Miss Stacey Jackson, for coming on the show. Thank you, Miss Leslye Mathis, for coming. We are so happy to have these ladies on the show. And Cash Talks is going to be signing out. You all have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
Of course.